Okay, the next key piece, and this is where we get into recording and starting to build that trust and authority and let people see the white of your eyes, is putting a video on your website. So it's sometimes what we call the landing page or introduction video. So they land on your website and they meet you. And this practice is beginning to change somewhat, and again there are mixed views on it. Let them read a little bit before they have to watch the video. There are various thoughts on that. But it's definitely one way to let them get to know you, because the buying process is no like trust. This expedites that process. Like reading about you isn't really going to impress them as much as a video and meeting you. People taste with their eyes online. Video makes that a little bit easier, a lot easier. And there are two main types. There's you on camera, which we recommend, particularly if you are the dance teacher, the yoga instructor, the business consultant, the photographer. The more you're involved in the teaching, the more it should be you in the landing page video. The other alternative, and I use them quite a lot as well, is animation, where you tell the story of the person, or telling the story is one example. You show the person in the painful scenario and the problem you solve, and then they found you, and then how happy they are at the end in about 60 seconds. And there's various examples online, and there's software for doing animated videos. So it starts off, meet Ben. Ben couldn't find a hotel in Ireland or whatever, or couldn't find a speaker for his next event, and then he found Speakific, and now he's happy. And that's kind of simplifying it dramatically. But the point is, via story and animation, here's the person in the painful scenario, not physical, in the painful scenario, then they found your solution, and now their life has changed. It's a good format for a testimonial as well. So there are the two main types. Animation is used quite a lot in software solutions as well, and services. But where you're a big part, and you are a big part, because you're the educator and the trainer and the expert, you have to consider being on front of the camera. We always have a call to action in each video. Very simply, if this is you, call us now. Or if you want more information like this, or you found this useful, subscribe below, put in your email address and subscribe below. Good marketing always gets people to take action. So you have to have action in your video and action on your website to build that subscriber list, to build those warm leads, to build a relationship, to build a customer base, so that then you can email them about your course when it's ready. Okay? So good marketing always has, and good advertising too, always has a call to action. Okay? And one of the call to actions might be, if you like this, subscribe to our free newsletter, etc., etc. Or download our free ebook, or get access to half of our free course, or the first 2 chapters of our book, etc. But we build a subscriber base. You can also have the direct sale in the video, depending on the relationship and what you're selling and the price point and various other things. But you could say in the video, if you like this, click here, buy now, order now, whatever it might be. A couple of tips then around the video is, it's good to have a branded intro. It's good to have your logo just appear for a second or two at the beginning, and at the end we bookend both ends of the video. It's not straight into and go. It's just nice, professional. We should all have a logo. Logos, in my view, have got simpler over the years. A lot of great logos now are just text with a nice simple font, and maybe changing the colors a little bit, or a little icon at the end of it or something like that. But we should definitely consider having a logo and then a nice branded intro. Just makes a huge difference when you're opening and closing the video, and use music where appropriate. And music really gives video energy and a surprising lift when people are watching it. Even if it just comes in for 2 seconds and the volume drops dramatically as you talk, and it goes up in a nice fade as you're finishing off what you're saying, end with the logo. Music can really make a difference. And there's so many great websites where you can get customized music made for $5 on Fiverr.com, where I've got 30-second loops, or get somebody to compose something, or there's Audio Jungle and various websites where you can download jingles and stings, and there's Music Radio Creative where you can get an Irish voice or an American voice to do a little jingle at the beginning of the video. There's no end for small amounts of money what you can do. But don't skimp on the videos looking really good. Avoid using YouTube on the home page of your website. To me, it looks a little bit cheap. People can click on the logo and then they're off going, oh, there's another shiny video I could watch. They could also see 2 views and they go, I ain't buying this person's course because this video has only got 2 views. Not really much social proof going on there. But I think it just looks cheap. It gives them the opportunity to click away from your website and then potentially see competing videos from your competitors online, etc. So there's a number of alternatives. One is Vimeo, where you can turn off a lot of these buttons, particularly on the Pro version. And there's Flash players like JW Player and other ones. The video guys might have some further insights. But I'm just suggesting that you wouldn't necessarily use YouTube, particularly for the landing page video. Having said that, there is although they keep changing it, but there is a bit of code you can put in that you can still use YouTube and turn off the logos and everything else. Okay? Of course, use YouTube for search engine optimization and for being found in Google and exploiting the amount of traffic that's going to YouTube. Put it up there as well, but don't use that version, or don't use the YouTube player, should I say, as the homepage video. So it's the same video, it's just in 2 different places. One that sits on your homepage that all they can do is watch, turn it up, turn it down, and make it bigger. And then the YouTube one is sitting there on YouTube, same content, for people to, if they're putting in how to change the battery in a Mini Cooper.